Hey there, welcome to Night Sky Wisdom and Tarot. I am Alex and I am about to do Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node love reading for the week. So just to clarify, this is a general love reading. It cannot and will not apply to everyone. I currently at this time, as of this recording, do not specify singles, couples, interested, whatever. I just pull the energies from the collective and go from there. But you'll know by the time you click on this video whether or not it applies to you because of the title. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, and it's a great energy exchange for tarot. So let's jump into this 5-card spread. I'll go through the connection and the advice and the potential outcome, and I'll also clarify. Most of the time I clarify every card, but we'll see. I'll clarify as many as I need to, though, to get the message. So let's get this messages, and I'm going to, okay. Wait a minute though. So as I pull these, know I'm an intuitive tarot reader. I don't always go by the textbook definition of the cards. I don't believe any tarot reader should. That's where intuition takes over. That's what makes the difference for a lot of people. It's not personally supposed to be, I don't think, supposed to be down to a science. It's supposed to be about your spirituality. So therefore, you may find that I read certain cards different depending on the energy of the reading. This is interesting. That was 2 cards. Spirit, can I get 1 card for the outcome? And let me move these cards to get them all in the frame. Once I get this. I'm getting a weird energy from this. I mean, the cards are clear. The energy is something totally different. So this is, you about to see what I mean by an intuitive read. Okay. For the energies, let me actually tilt this a little bit. I think that's better. Okay. Your energy, Knight of Cups. So you're looking to offer up whatever it is that you feel you have to offer. You're ready to offer that up in partnership to someone. I say this energy is not clear overall in this reading because this ain't gonna make sense to y'all. Okay, so they got Knight of Cups. I mean, you got Knight of Cups. They got 2 of Cups. The overall energy is victory. I can't lie to y'all. You don't want me to lie to y'all, okay? Okay. Gemini, we're in the same accord, right? I'm getting the energy that you're looking to have success, because not the outcome, the relationship, or the energy between you two is success. They are looking for success as well. But your version of success and their version of success with regard to y'all's dynamic, I do not feel is the same, because I feel like they are already connected. So for the Geminis who are wondering, does this resonate with me? Is this my reading? If you already wonder about this, this is your reading. If you feel like you're coming to this reading because you think you got interest in somebody, it's still lighthearted, you don't know what to think, or blah, blah, blah. Or if you are in a relationship and maybe experiencing a little turmoil, a little rough patch, and you want, this ain't for you. This is specifically for the Geminis who, where one person primarily, most likely be the Gemini, but the energies can be reversed. The Gemini is ready to offer up a cup of love to the right person. You got your eye on somebody. That somebody, though, got somebody that they don't post, they don't claim, they don't talk about. We don't talk about Bruno, no. So their version of success, so your version of success is partnership. Finding someone to have an equal exchange with. Someone to share your cup of love with who will reciprocate and offer the same back to you. Their version of success It's to find someone who is more of an outlet for them from whatever relationship they're already in. I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to hear it. I know. I don't like when the readings are like this because let's be real. In the YouTube world, tarot is supposed to be about spirituality and tapping into the inner truth, but a lot of times people don't want to hear good stuff. So if you are willing to listen to this message, with gratitude, I thank you, because I'm always going to give you something like a nugget to come out of it with. And I haven't clarified yet. Let's keep that in mind. But if you don't, I understand, because sometimes we're not even ready to hear the truth, or maybe this ain't your reading. I mean, let's be honest, it might not be your reading. The advice is 3 of Swords, which kind of goes along with my feeling about that 2 of Cups and that Knight of Cups between y'all, and the victory between y'all. Because Spirit is saying you just need to accept what it is. You need to accept what it is. Allow the little sting. I don't get this as a 3 of Swords as in we've been in a relationship for 20 years, so this is like losing a limb type. I don't think y'all are that deep. And if you are already engaged in a relationship with them, I get the feeling that this is for someone who's still early on. So Spirit is saying you just need to, if there is a question mark already in your mind preceding this reading, then that's enough to say step back anyway. Okay, that's where the wisdom part comes into the tarot, because that's not Spirit. But I'm telling you, as someone who's been there, like the question, the fact that you're not stable in knowing that this person is yours. There's something gnawing and nagging at you, and you don't feel like they're sufficiently. It's something that they're doing, not answering the phone after a certain time, going missing on certain days and reappearing on others. And it seems to be consistent, always saying my bad and kind of trying to flip it on you like you're overreacting, or just avoiding it altogether. Things like this are where it's like from one person who's been there to another. I'm telling you, that's enough. That's enough. And Spirit is saying, instead of like waiting for more swords to continue to appear until you get all the way to the 10 of Swords, right? Because you're going to go to 4 of Swords, which would be denial with regards to relationship, right? For 1 of Swords is clarity. 2 of Swords is, you stuck, right? Because the reality of it is like, nah, that can't be what it is. 3 of Swords is heartache, heartbreak, disappointment. 4 of Swords, though, would be denial. Equivalent to denial is something like this. 5 of Swords, conflict, fighting for something that nobody's going to fight fair. 6 of Swords would be moving on from calmer waters. So you had an option to skip that 6 of Swords and move into 7 of Swords, which would be to stay and strategize and try to get the person to stay and try to get the person to change their mind and try to love them into doing the right thing. 8 of Swords, being trapped in your head when you have all the information, but you feel stuck. You're not stuck. You just don't want to do what you should have done the whole time, which was walk away when you first had the 3 of Swords moment. 9 of Swords is complete, utter despair. Now this person has broken you down to the point where you can't breathe, you can't sleep, you can't eat. It's every day you feel like you're going through a traumatic event until you're finally done. 10 of Swords. Spirit is saying, let's stop here, okay? The outcome for you, which I haven't gotten in my YouTube relationship or love readings yet, the positive thing is that you have something else coming. That shouldn't be the reason you leave, because it's not about that. This really has to always come from a spiritual place. Does this fit me? Do I feel safe? Do I feel heard? Do I feel loved? It doesn't matter if you're having a temporary disagreement. Ultimately, you should be able to answer those other questions, yes, no matter what's going on between y'all. When the answer becomes no, you need to allow this to happen and accept it and acknowledge it and go ahead and move away from the situation. But Spirit is saying once you do that and you put yourself first, there's something better coming for you. But you got to do it for the sake of you. Okay? Now, let's clarify. Knight of Cups, which is you. This will help me further determine, in case you're a Gemini who's still kind of like, it could be for me. I mean, I've wondered, but it ain't been that deep. Eight of Cups, walking away from what no longer serves you. The Lovers. So here's the thing. Lover's energy when it comes to love relationships. Now, Lover's energy could be you kind of awakening into your divine self and getting to that as above, so below energy. This is in a relationship sense though. Okay. Again, at the end, what did I say? Spirit is saying, allow this to happen. You have something else better. Spirit is saying under your energy, clarifying that, walk away. You have something better. And in this case, this is really so like divine union energy. This ain't it. As somebody who has thought that I knew beyond a shadow of doubt that I knew that that person was it, I'm telling you now, they weren't it. So if that's how you feel right now, I promise you, and it won't even be like you're settling or convincing yourself. No, I promise you, if you have to do too much, they're not it, okay? And also it's advising you to take this approach. You know that, okay, so whoever I'm talking to, you've seen some things you're not happy with already, or that are questionable and open to interpretation, but really not. So for example, again, if this person disappears consistently on the weekends, or they only answer the phone at certain times of the day or night, or they only call you from, it sounds like their car. I'm throwing out these examples so y'all understand. I done been there. And also, if this resonates with you, you listen. So they only talk to you from their car. Sometimes they just completely disappear. So it's open to interpretation, but you know how it makes you feel. These cups are feelings. You know how I'm not happy with it. No. So then they come over the next day, or they call you and they take you on some lavish trip, or they take you on dinner or whatever. And those little moments or those gifts were fun, but you know that ultimately at the end of the day, you would rather have somebody consistent. You're not satisfied with what you're seeing. So do you really need this reading? Do you? And I get it. It's okay if you feel like you want more clarification. But deep down, I'm asking you, this is not a question. This is rhetorical, more for you to answer to yourself. Let's clarify this Two of Cups, because this is this person. I really feel like they with somebody, King of Pentacles in reverse. Is this somebody with money or position or title? And sometimes those are the worst ones, male or female, because it becomes easier to cover your tracks or to use whatever you have asset-wise to your advantage. Let's clarify. Spirit, can I get two more cards and make it very clear about what's going on with this Two of Cups energy for the other person? Can I get two more cards that make it very clear as to what's really going on? Hold on, guys. What's really going on with Gemini's person? What is this? Oh, Two of Wands. They've got options. The Sun in reverse. Oh, no, honey. No, sir, no, ma'am, no ham. No eggs, no cheese, no grits, not even a biscuit on the side. This person is manipulative, and they use a lot of what they have going for them as the pivot point, like where this is how they're able to leverage a lot of advantage that they have over people. So it's either a position that they have, the amount of money they have, both, all of the above, the influence they have, whatever it is that draws people into them. For how do they make money? It's something about how they make money. They use it in a negative way. They do have options, and they're going towards you as a fire, as a passionate option, as an option to begin something new. But it's not the right way, and they're lying. I don't even think they know where they want to be. So they might be looking at you as an option, but that's the thing, as an option, which means at any given time they could change their mind and stay where they are. The Sun in reverse. Well, we know the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. What is this? That is not the happiest card in the deck. And the Sun in reverse, to me, Because the sun upright has childlike enthusiasm. It has a little child on a pony enjoying these sunflowers in the back. It's about youthful joy. This is about manipulative, almost to the point where they're manipulating you so much, or manipulate people around them so much so that they can feel the sun, but it's always at the expense of someone else. It's not from a place of innocence, joy. It's very narcissistic energy. Also, it's a Leo card. And a Leo on the dark side of energy is the epitome of a narcissist. No offense to Leos, I'm just, that's what it is. Very much associated with narcissist. I can't talk right now. So keep that in mind. Now the Six of Wands, which I think is the victory, but you both see that victory as something different. It's like we both want something out of this situation. I don't think y'all want the same thing. Six of Wands. Ooh. Nine of Cups. I think that's more advice from Spirit. You know your worth. Five of Cups in reverse. I feel like that's more of that energy of seeing what was lost, seeing that it doesn't fit. Okay, this flipped in a deck and I'm just seeing it. Hold on. I'm going to tell you in a second. Okay, so this is the Nine of Cups is what you're being advised to remain in. Nine of Cups is again back to that self-sufficient, worthy, high self-worth type energy. It's also like Nine of Pentacles, a single energy, but it's single and not codependent. Because it's like the 10th cup is nice, but it's not necessary type energy. Matter of fact, until the 10th cup, the right cup comes along, you don't even realize that there is a 10 of cups. That's what Nine of Cups is to me. Five of Cups in reverse is not allowing, is not accepting the reason. Oh, here we go. This mic. Is not accepting. Y'all, I have to buy a new clip for my lapel mic. So the way I have it, it falls sometimes. Sorry. It's not accepting the grieving process. It's denial almost. Like, I'm sorry if y'all can't see that. Every time I open the blinds more, it gets darker. Anyway. It's Five of Cups upright, you are grieving, you see the loss, you have the 2 cups. Eventually, the idea is that you move away and pick up the other 2 cups. Five of Cups in reverse is like, I don't even want to acknowledge that there's something that has been lost here. The other card that flipped was the 3 of Cups, which can be very much third-party energy, not always, but in context of this read, and the feeling that I'm getting and the fact that it's coming out after this 5 of Cups in reverse is that you need to accept that what you think is true is more than likely true. And the fact of the matter is, even if it weren't true, the way the person is behaving I'm feeling that some of you have had this conversation about not returning calls, going ghost, disappearing, indicating interest but not following through. It's always on their time is what I'm hearing. So let's say that this wasn't even true and it's not third party. The fact that the person cannot be considerate, why do you want them? Let's clarify the 3 of Swords, advice from Spirit. I'm hearing, I think you better let it go. You're not want to walk away. 6 of Swords in reverse. Remember I said we get to the 6 of Swords, but you can choose to skip over the 6 of Swords and go into 7 of Swords, which is self-deceptive energy. Lord, I need a light. Lord, I need a light. So 6 of Swords will be you walking away. 6 of Swords in reverse is you are not leaving. For whatever reason, you're dwelling in this rocky territory. It's questionable. It's shifty. It's not stable. It's not secure. They're liable to go take you any direction at any given day. Can I get 2 more cards to clarify this? Ooh. The Devil. 6 of Cups. Walk away from this. If this is your reading, you will know. Leave it alone. And if they become serious or something changes, they'll come to you. I promise. This is the wisdom aspect again. They will come to you. If they want you, they will get you. There is no excuse that you can make up in your head that's good enough to justify why that person is doing what they're doing. And we tend to do that a lot. We'll make up excuses for the other person before they even make up their own excuses. Well, they're busy. Well, you know what? I do be tripping sometimes. Well, you know, they do XYZ for a living and I'm just, you know, they don't need a... No. You need things too. You need consistency, and so whatever those ways are that you need consistency. If you've communicated things that don't sit right with you, the person that's for you will do their best to provide those things for you. I feel like this energy felt familiar and comfortable at first based on the Six of Cups energy. But Six of Cups is soulmate energy. Soulmate does not mean life mate. It means a person comes into your life for a purpose to help you either grow to the next level spiritually, but sometimes they don't get to stay. And in this case, I feel like this is one of those Six of Cups energies that comes here to teach you. You come to teach each other a lot through each other's absence. Soulmate doesn't mean life mate. And last but not least, let's clarify this Ace of Pentacles energy and the outcome. I'm telling you, you got something out there. Somewhere out there beneath the King of Swords. Someone's thinking of me and loving me tonight. Seven of Wands. Stand your ground. Make a decision. Stand your ground, because they're going to come back at you. But you want your opportunity to have your clear-cut offer. Somebody that comes in, sees your worth, and acts on it. Oh, it already. Yeah, indecision is a decision from this person. They see your value. And this is for both of you. This Two of Swords, oh, I don't know if you can see it. King of Swords, be decisive. Cut out what doesn't meet what you want right now. Stand your ground with it. And Two of Swords is both of y'all. They see what your value is, and they're not changing because they don't want to, and they're not going to. You see what's going on with them. If you choose not to act on it, then you're going to remain in this energy, and it's going to escalate. Okay? So I hope this helps. My dear Geminis, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Sorry about the lighting, but until next time.